Scrooge's signature was as good as gold, for he was an excellent man of business. Old Marley was dead as a doornail. Permit me to repeat emphatically that old Marley was dead as a doornail. Scrooge knew he was dead. Of course he did. How could it be otherwise? Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole friend, his sole mourner, and his sole heir. But even Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by this sad event, for he proved to be an excellent man of business on the very day of the funeral, for he solemnized it, fine father.
Wait, did you bury Mr. Morley today?
Yes, indeed. Old man is not the double axe.
And he's holding the wig at the stock exchange. The nerve.
There is no doubt Marley was dead. You must understand this, so nothing wonderful can come of our story. And yet his name still stood, painted out on the warehouse door. Scrooge had never bothered to paint it out. Scrooge and Marley. Oh, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone of Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, from which no steel could have struck out on his fire. To edge his way along the crowded parts of life, wanting all human sympathy to keep his distance, was the very thing he liked. Once upon a time, before the good days of the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge was busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather, full of thaw, but Scrooge carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office in the dog days and thought one through at Christmas. Its sternal heat and cold had little influence on him. 3 o'clock. It was quite dark already. It had not been light all day. Scrooge kept the coal box in his own room so surely as the clock, Bob Cratchit, came in with the shovel. The master predicted that it would be necessary for him to part. Wherefore the clerk tried to warm himself with his candle, but not being a man of sharp imagination, he failed.
Merry Christmas, Uncle! God save you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that, Uncle, I'm sure.
I mean it. I mean it. Look at you. Would right you have to be merry. You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
But I live in a world of fools. Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer?
Yes, but...
If I had my way, every idiot who goes around with a Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly in his heart.
Yes, but...
Nephew, you keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. What profit has it ever brought you?
It's true I've never profited from Christmas, but I've always felt it a good time. Kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. The only time in the long calendar of the year, in fact, when men and women open their shut-up hearts freely and think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave and not creatures bound on other journeys. And so, Uncle, though it's never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it's done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Let me hear another sound of you and you'll spend your Christmas in for a new situation. Stop distracting my clerk, nephew, or I'll kill you for his time.
Uncle,
You're such a powerful speaker, nephew. I wonder why you don't go into Parliament.
come to dinner tomorrow, Uncle.
I'll see you in hell first.
He said it. Yes, indeed he did. He went the whole length of the expression and said he would see him in that extremity first.
But why? You haven't yet to meet my wife. Please, Uncle, come dine with us.
Us. I see you're still a prisoner of marital bliss. Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon. fear I'll seek refuge in a madhouse.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Nothing, sir. Two visitors, sir.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Addressing Mr. Marley would be no pleasure. Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. 7 years ago, this very night.
Well, we have no doubt his generosity survived his partner.
Oh? Why?
Mr. Scrooge, Mr. Marley, at this festive time of year is that we provide for the poor and destitute. Many thousands are want basic necessities, 100,000 are want common comfort, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses? They still exist.
I wish I could say they did not.
And the treadmill, the poorhouse, they're still in full vigor.
Both very busy, sir.
Thank heavens. I was afraid they'd been stopped in their useful course.
We are raising a fund to buy the poor some food and means of warmth, Mr. Marley.
Mr. Scrooge.
It doesn't matter.
Well, at this time of year, want is felt keenly and abundance rejoices. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
Ah, you wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, gentlemen, that is my answer. I cannot afford the luxury of making idle people merry. I am taxed, outrageously taxed, to support these fine old institutions. The workhouse, the treadmill.
Many can't go there, sir, and many would rather die.
If they'd rather die than agree to it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, I don't know that to be true.
But you should know it, sir.
It's none of my business, and as mine occupies me profitably enough. Good afternoon.
The nerves of the employment.
The holly and the ivy when they're both grown.
Yes, I know it's time to close up.
In the street, the fog and darkness thickened, and at length the hour of showing up the counting house arrived. Most shops and businesses had shut up early, and lords and labourers alike commenced their celebrations.
You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose.
If quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I were to deduct half a crown for your holiday, you'd think yourself ill-used.
But it's only once a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking my pockets every December the 25th. I am a victim of humbug. Cratchit, take your Christmas, but be here all the earlier the next morning.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. I will. And a Merry Christmas. Never mind.
Scrooge took his melancholy dinner, his usual melancholy tavern, and having read all the newspapers, he beguiled the rest of dinner hour with his favourite volume, his banking book. He lived in a gloomy set of rooms and once belonged to his deceased partner, Jacob Marley. No one lived there now but Scrooge. Fog and frost so hung about the house that it seemed the genius of weather sat in mournful meditation on the threshold. Now, it was a fact that there was nothing peculiar about the knocker on the door, except that it was very large. It was also a fact that Scrooge had seen it night and day during his whole residence in that place. It was also a fact that Scrooge was not a fanciful man. And then let any man explain, if he can, how it happened that Scrooge saw in the knocker, not a knocker, but
Jacob! Jacob Marley! No, can't be you, you're dead.
as Scrooge said it, it was a knocker once more. Not being a man to be frightened by echoes, Scrooge entered through the door and slowly climbed the stairs. It was dark, but Scrooge cared not a button for that.
I like the dark. Darkness is cheap, and cheapness is tonic for the sensible man. I like the cold. Nips the bones and keeps the blood from overheating. I like solitude. It makes me independent. No one can make demands on me. No one can do me injury. There is nothing I need share. I deem solitude to be a state of bliss.
your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob! Don't you get all well? Let me tell you about our thriving business. I see you haven't come to discuss business.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
What evidence would you have of my reality besides your senses?
I don't know.
Then why do you doubt your senses?
Because little things can affect them. You might be the result of my dinner, and they're just a bit of beef, a pot of
Sultan has locked the princess in the tower.
Oh, I Puss in Boots, hello! Poor boy. I wish. What? Nothing. Nothing. There was a boy singing a Christmas carol at my door last night. I wish I had given him. Never mind.
And suddenly, the princess appeared.
Look, Spirit, it's my sister Fan. Fan, isn't it odd? You're so young and I'm so old.
I have to bring you home, little brother. Home. Home. Home.
Home, you found?
Yes. Father's so much kinder than he used to be. And when I asked him if he could come home, he said yes. We'll be together all Christmas long.
Oh, Fan!
And you're to be a man and never come back here. And look, Ebenezer, I want you a present.
What do you say?
A paperweight. You put it on top of paper to keep people going away.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, Fan.
And what will father do?
Your sister Fan, she was a delicate creature, was she not? And possessed of a generous heart.
So she was, Scrooge.
She died a young woman and had, as I recall, children.
One child.
Your nephew, Fred.
Yes. Yes.
Here's Drunk Master Scrooge. So, I hear you leave us. On to better things. Your father writes when he's found your situation.
What's the situation?
Job, work, immediately after Christmas, you go to London.
London, but where shall I live? I want to stay home. Fan?
Ebenezer, your brother.
Faster, boy, faster! Elbows grease, nose to the grindstone, and your wages!
6 shillings a week was not a bad wage for a 10-year-old boy.
I was abandoned. But I learned.
You learned. Yes, you learned to save your shillings and pence.
I learned to be self-sufficient. The dark stain of poverty never clung to me. Let us go, Spirit. I've seen enough.
You don't know me as a word enough.
The spirit gave Scrooge a wise nod and drew him forward to his blast. They left the country, suddenly in the busy thoroughfares of London.
Come, children. It's time to go home. We'll be late for tea.
Then, it's fell.
But we have to take off our skates on a road.
Do you know what you've done?
Sorry, sir.
No, I'm done.
Please let me have done, sir.
And I feel I haven't seen that. Looks like you already have.
William, lend a hand to Mr.
Scrooge. Heavens, Scrooge. Thank you, lad. I need to find my way. There.
Your heavens and wonders are scattered everywhere. How happens, Fred?
What's this gonna do? There you go. Hope nothing's broken.
Just joking. William, since you knocked him over, it seems only fair you help Mr. Scrooge to collect his bundles. Looks like you're planning well.
Me? No, no indeed. I'm just the delivery boy. All this is from Mr. Fezziwig's party. It's actually tonight. Mr. Fezziwig's very open-handed that way.
Don't you love Christmas?
I do. I mean, yes, indeed.
The warmth, the spirit that it smells.
As I said, Mr. Fezziwig is very kind, generous to a fault. What exactly. Which is why he'd be delighted if I offered you some peppermints.
It looks like
Oh, they're
the white rose
especially
is
for the
like a
cake.
little shiny.
Hey, the children?
Yes.
Okay.
One piece each, then Harold.
Thank you, sir.
The big one or mine? 3.1.
Those children. They look like you.
Oh, oh dear, you're quite mistaken, sir. Those are not my children.
Oh, well,
They are my charges. I am the governess. I work for my friend Mr. Scrooge just as you do.
oh, I'm glad. Not that you must work. I'm glad to meet you.
My name is Bella. Corporal. Miss Bella Corporal?
At the risk of appearing aggressive, Belle, may I venture to, that is, may I ask you to attend Mr. Fezziwig's party with me? Mr. Fezziwig encourages us to bring our special friend in, since I have have no friends.
I'd like very much to come, Mrs. Storch.
Belle, dear Belle.
The stars were particularly bright that night. The laughter, unable to keep in the confines of the houses, crept into the door jambs and echoed in the streets, and about everything there an air of expectation.
Do you know this place?
Note, I was apprenticed here.
Hilly-ho, Dick. Ebenezer.
Why, it's old Fezziwig. Bless his heart, old Fezziwig survived me.
Here I am, sir. Just had the most delightful accident.
Oh, there, Dick. Ebenezer.
Dick Wilkins. He's very much attached to me.
Oh, my boys, no more book tonight. It's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, Ebenezer. Finish up into it before a man can say Jack Robinson.
The floor was swept and watered, the lamps were trimmed, and fuel was heaped upon the fire. In came the fiddle with his fiddle. In came Mrs. Fezziwig, when a glorious sumptuous smile. In came the two Mrs. Fezziwig, beaming and lovable. In came the two young fellows whose hearts they broke. In came what seems like old London. And in came Belle.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. My dear friends, neighbors, and my dear children, tonight we'll do it. We'll eat and drink and trip the like the constant, and we'll have music. Don't we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. Such a lovely party, Mrs. Scrooge.
Ebenezer, is it a friend? I wish my clothes were a little less worn. My boots, the brown and clumsy, not black and elegant.
Oh, dear. Does that mean I'm supposed to dress for my shoes as well?
Of course not. You're perfect. You're a princess in a fairy tale.
Am I Cinderella?
Precisely. And at midnight, does your dress tend to rags?
There's not. See, I borrowed this gown from my employer. Tomorrow I shall request myself again. That's some plain brown wool.
Doesn't matter that there's no glass slipper. You'd be quite as splendid in brown wool.
Old brown boots. You have my smile.
Me? Oh, not exactly famous for my smile, Miss Belle. Trey Belle.
Love.
Love indeed. Romance, hope.
Yeah.
How the percentage of your mortal's time is spent on love? You're a man who respects figures. Why do you think they do it?
Because they're fools.
No.
It's a useless
No,
commodity
stop.
wealth. It produces nothing but excess of children and pain. Love's a humbug.
Pain? Indeed. Now come, such a feast you will have, my friends. A blazing haunch of good English mead. And savory meat pies. And pickles, of course. And sweets and puddings. Humbled wine and punch. And Mrs. Fezziwig's French mince pies. Ah, magnificent. And of course, bagoos.
Scrooge and the spirits traveled through time to next Christmas Eve and Mr. Fezziwig's annual party.
Tonight, everything must be perfect. The clockwork, it must be all absolutely perfect.
Wonder will be here.
Everyone.
Everyone, even Belle.
Of course, Belle, you fool. Tonight, Dick, I plan to set the date for our wedding.
Congratulations, Ebenezer. Have you mentioned it to the bride?
No, why?
Just wondered. They're coming.
Christmas Eve, dear friends. Dear children, tonight we'll do it. We'll make merry and dance away the night. A thorough celebration.
Oh, Mr. F has such a way with words.
My wife, my beautiful, bountiful wife. Just thinking you, Mrs. F. Now, be gorgeous, Mrs. F. You're a certain doesn't it, but you.
Get on with you.
Now, what is Mrs. F? Come, give us a song.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Oh,
Please.
Well,
do.
Oh, you insist. Good King Winston blossomed out on the
our music. Bell, bell, our Christmas bell.
Such a splendid party, Spirit.
A small matter for Mr. Fezziwig to make his silly folk full of gratitude.
Small.
He spends but a few pounds of mortal money. For this does he deserve such praise?
It's not that, Spirit. The happiness he gives is so great as if it cost him a fortune. Oh dear.
What's the matter?
Nothing in particular.
Something, I think.
No. I only wish I could have a word to with my clock just now. That's all.
Listen.
Goodness, I'm out of breath.
Dancing puts the roses in your cheeks.
Flattery, Mr. Scrooge.
No, truth. Belle, what are you about?
Everyone has a father. What?
It's getting along so well at Mr. Fezziwig's warehouse. Tomorrow night, I shall go to your father and ask him for your hand. Be married to one so rich
So happy.
that you'll have a gown for every day of the week.
No need.
No need. Your gown would simply blaze like a jewel. Clothes make a statement, Belle.
I beg your pardon.
Others judge your smile.
Boots? Come now with it.
Belle, I have great shooting force and ambitions, and I don't intend to stay here much longer. I have been saving.
Mr. Scrooge! Aware, please.
Miss Molly,
Ebenezer, it's Christmas.
business, Belle.
Need we talk about business at the party?
Good evening, Miss Bell. Are you enjoying yourself?
Was. Belle, you met Miss Molly. Merry Christmas, Jacob.
For us, I think we will be.
Work at your meeting, sir. Take mortgages.
At a price your life. As of this evening, the properties are ours. There'll be great profits if we don't let sentiment kill them away.
You mean heart?
Oh my god.
No,
think you're
I mean good sense,
from
Miss Bell. Common sense. Old Fezziwig thinks I have no cause at all.
Some feel that is too much.
So,
Too much heart.
Belle,
Belle, don't go.
come on, dear. You're quite right. Don't join others.
Young Ebenezer Scrooge devoted himself to his work. His business was lucrative, and that was all that mattered. His pence and shillings quickly grew to pounds and guineas. By the third Christmas party at the Fezziwigs, he was his own man.
What's wrong with that?
Ebenezer, so glad you could join us this year.
My pleasure, sir.
You've been very strange. Which is Mrs. Bushman?
Indeed, your visit thrives.
Miss Bell, a lovely you, buddy. You have a blessing. I must speak to you.
Later, my dear.
I can't.
Spirit, no, take me home. I cannot bear to watch.
Just one more scene. Our time grows short.
Fingers are cold. You've scarcely smiled this evening. Belle, if something's wrong, tell me. You're never very good at guessing.
I have been displaced in your heart.
You don't know the Jesus.
Good grief, listen to the girl.
Your new love. She is a comfort to you better than I am.
Are you jealous? Of whom? What love?
A golden one? You want to be rich. So rich that no one in the world can pay. You fear the world too much.
Here's I indeed. There's nothing in the world so cruel as poverty. Yet there's nothing the world professes to condemn so severely as the pursuit of wealth.
That pursuit is the only passion you commit to yourself.
Belle, I've grown wiser, but I've not changed towards you. Have I?
Our contract is an old one, made when we were both poor and content to be so. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Ebenezer, I release you.
Do something. Kiss her, win her back.
Have I ever sought release?
Tell me, if you were free today, would you seek a dowager's girl?
Yes. Yes, tell her yes. Tell her you would.
You think not?
Be honest. Regret will follow when we would spend our lives in misery. And so I release you. With a heart full of love for the man that
The
you once
cameras
were.
don't hear us though.
Say something.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Don't hear
no,
us.
my dear friends, your friends, the comfort and cheer of Christmas, and a good friend, have an announcement to make. A very important
It's all
Humbug. Spirit, show me no more, I beg you. Leave me, take me home. I'm awake, I'm alert, and I'm ready for anything. Nothing scares me, nothing at all, short of a cross between a rhinoceros and a baby.
The blaze of ruddy light streamed upon him, and being only light, it was more alarming than a dozen ghosts, and Scrooge was powerless to make out what he meant. He was apprehensive that he might at the very moment an interesting case of spontaneous combustion. I say, at last, he guessed that the source and secret of the ghostly light might be from above.
Good grief,
Come forward, come and know me better.
who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me, little man. You've never seen the light with me before. Speak up. Don't quake. I shan't damage you. Are you ready to go? Last night my comrades took you traveling through time. I'll take you traveling through space.
Have I a choice? I didn't think so. Likely I'll catch my death of cold and be prominent in my slippers. Catarrh, lumbago, pneumonia. Oh, what's the use? Spirit, conduct me where you will. I was forced forth last night, and I learned a lesson which is working now. You want to teach me what to be proper from it.
Come, little man.
They looked upon the city streets on Christmas morning, smooth white snow on the roofs, much dirtier snow on the ground. Nothing very cheap in the climate, and yet there was an air of joy abroad. How the people were jovial and full of glee. Whole families emerged from schools up by streets and lanes, carrying their dinners to the baker's shops to fit in their giant ovens. So intent in their progress were these humble merry neighbors, that at times they tumbled up against each other. Oh! Oh, hey, you broke my foot, you idiot! Don't you put me foot in your own house, you sod! Dang you!
Oh, so sorry, mate. I didn't mean to offend. My fault entirely. Merry Christmas, mate. Too.
Spirit, is there something special in your talk?
Flavor, zest, my own personal blend of spices to remind you, poor mortals, that life is short and must be savoured at the last. Deliciousness pours from my torch and lights on every table. Poor ones most of all.
Why the poor?
They need it most of all.
Where are we? Who are these people?
The family of your 15 shillings a week, Clark, Bob Cratchit. That's Mrs. Cratchit and her daughter Melinda. They both wear threadbare gowns made bright with ribbons. Ribbons make a good show for Miss Citizens. And Master Peter Cratchit, who seems to be swallowed up in a cross-off crawler of his father's. Ah, here comes Tom.
Mother!
Good heavens, too many children.
The potatoes are almost done, Mother.
And I smelled it. I still saw the baker's shop and I smelled a goose. Tom, how can you say you can smell your goose? And Peter, the potatoes can't be done. I'm not ready for them. You positively cannot allow them to be done.
I'm gonna stop them. Are you teasing me, Mom?
Of course I'm teasing you. But what's keeping your father intent? And where on earth is Martha? She still can be busy in that milliner's shop.
Here's Martha, Mom.
Let's go back how late you are. I opened your hands. They're like ice. I got away as soon as I could, believe me. We had to work late last night. Peter, Thomas has told me. We had to do away the best way. Tom, Linda. So as long as you're here, come and sit by the fire grill and have a good one. Don't they feed you in that place? We give us all day tomorrow. I wish I could say the same for your father. That miserable job is wearing him out.
These little ruffians are wearing him out.
Father's coming. He and Tim are coming. Martha, quick, hide behind the table. We'll surprise him. One squeeze out of you, Tom, and I'll show him.
Mrs. Cratchit, my love, children. It is cold out there. Still the prettiest girl in Camden Town, I declare. Merry Christmas, my dears. Where's Martha? Miss Cratchit, where's her girl?
Not coming.
Not coming punch.
But go easy on that gin and that punch of yours. Remember last year?
I do confess, I'm starving.
Here it is. Ready?
Mine is delicious. Now, children, settle down. For that which we are about to receive from the Lord, which is truly thankful,
Look at your father, children. He's being like the man in the middle.
because I am a rich man.
You keep saying that. Not on 15 shillings a week, you're not.
And now,
Goose is cooked.
ah,
Cooked. She's glad.
Such a handsome bird.
I can't wait.
it's a feast.
You must be joking, Cratchit. That goose is a humbug.
Remarkably cheap for the size of it. Very generous, isn't it?
It's scrawny. So mighty to bird, so many people.
There never was such a goose. Its tenderness and flavor, as in cheapness, elicited universal admiration, and eked out with applesauce and mashed potatoes. It was sufficient dinner for the whole family.
Oh, God, the buzz. Oh, the best thing we've ever had.
For once, everyone had enough. Wonderful word, enough. And the youngest Cratchits in particular were steeped in onion and sage to the eyebrows. Now a moment of high anxiety was at hand.
Ooh, I'm so nervous. So nervous.
Children, it's the annual pudding crisis.
Don't tease me, Bob. What if it's not thoroughly cooked? Or what if someone climbed over the wall and nicked it while we were busy eating the goose?
Then I make a pudding of the feast. Face the challenge, my dear. Belinda will accompany. It happens every Christmas, my dear family. What a day. What a day indeed. Oh my, I smell something. Oh my God. Salute the pudding. Salute your mother. It's another triumph, my dear. The greatest triumph since you met me.
I confess I had my doubts about the quantity of the flour.
But first, children, gather around the hearth. Time for a punch served in family chalice.
Such a small pudding for so large a family.
You think so? Any Cratchit would blush to hint at the thought. They had enough. Wonderful word, husband. It means something different to each man.
I believe I've outdone myself, my dears. Lords and ladies, I present to you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Founder of the feast indeed. I wish I'd had him here, and I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. And I hope he had a good appetite for it.
My dear, it's Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure. On when one drinks to the health of such a stingy, odious, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge is.
My dear.
You know he is one. But I'll drink his health for your sake and the days, not for his. A long life to him, a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. He'll be merry and happy, I've no doubt.
Mr. Scrooge! And to us a Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Behold them, one of the most fortunate families I visit tonight.
Fortunate. Their clothing is shabby, their shoes are far from waterproof, and that minuscule goose.
They are happy and grateful and contented with the time.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim shall live.
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch for that its owner.
No, kind spirit, say he will not die.
If you'd like to die, you'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Spirit,
Man, if man you be at heart, forbear your weakness. You must discover what the surplus is. You would decide which men shall live, which men shall die. It might be in the sight of heaven that you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's crippled child. Oh God, to hear the insect and the leaf, pronouncing them too much life among the hungry brothers in the dust. Come, the day is waning, and you've much to learn.
They sped through the lonely darkness of a land overseas, over an unknown abyss whose depths were secrets as profound as death. Scrooge suddenly saw the planet with great clarity. He grew to know the surplus population. He observed, tallied, totaled in his best counting house way. He peeked into the soul of humanity, heard the carol on its lips, and understood the Christmas of bygone Christmases in its heart. Being a man who respected numbers, the very quantity of human souls preoccupied with Christmases, thoughts gave him pause. He turned in mid-ocean to ask the spirit to explain, and found himself in a bright, dry room, hollow and still.
I recognize that laugh. It belongs to my nephew Fred.
Surely you exaggerated, Fred.
I swear
Perfectly satisfactory.
I hear he's rich, Fred.
Yes, Bill does owe money, but you can't prove it by any largesse that Fred's received.
I don't desire anything. Oh, but he has given me a gift. This paperweight.
That's awful.
He shied at me yesterday.
Maybe I treasure it. No patience with it.
Neither have I. His offense carries its own punishment, my love. He takes a minute's notice like us. The result? He cheats himself.
What? How?
Well, in truth, I guess he doesn't lose much of the dinner.
He loses a very good dinner.
A repast faultlessly brought by my wife and her two lovely fish.
A feast fits for a king.
My uncle has missed something far more important than our dinner.
Could anything be more important?
My wife herself.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
He lost much by not knowing her. She's so altogether satisfactory. But I'll try again next year. I pity him. If my good humor puts him in the mood to leave his poor flock £50, I'll be as good as ever.
£50? Are you mad?
Enough about your uncle. Let's have a game. Diamonds Club?
Yes, totally. She must be on
Yes. Can't see. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're cheating. I believe you can see perfectly well.
Yes, the game is fixed, I'm afraid.
Oh, let's play a quiet game now. Yes and no.
We must be going.
No, wait, here's another
We
game.
cannot stay.
Oh, 1/2 hour, Spirit. It's so warm and cozy here. I want to play.
Right, yes and no. Fred, you started.
Let me see. Animal.
A live animal? Yes. Wild or tame? Oh, you can only answer yes or no.
Wild then? I'd say yes.
Is it a cat?
No.
Does it grow?
Yes.
Is it a tiger?
No.
An insect?
No.
A wolf?
No.
trivial conversation, don't you think? Evidently someone's died. Jacob Molly? No, that was long ago. And you're all about the future, aren't you? Well, I'll be guided by your time, spirit. I'm sure it will all become clear in due course, won't it? Still you say nothing. Won't you answer?
Scrooge found the phantom's eyes keenly upon him, so they travelled to upon a town Scrooge never laid eyes on. The whole place reeked of filth, misery, crime. In a wretched alley there was a rag and bone shop of iron, where bottles and greasy offal were bought and sold. That mist was the merchandise, was Joe, the proprietor. Grimy rascal.
Yes, you, Joe.
Isn't Mrs. Grimsby looking lovely as ever?
Spirit, that's my charwoman, Mrs. Grimsby. What's she doing in a sordid place like this?
Having met Miss Steele with the laundress.
Enchanted.
Likewise. Joe, it's the first time here and she's that scared.
Oh my. Look who else is honoring us with a visit. Mr. Grubb, the undertaker. You'll met by moonlight, old friends. What a strange coincidence. All of you coming in with merchandise at the same time. That's what I call an embarrassment of riches. Fine. Ain't we right?
I'm to be first.
I beg to disagree.
You saw me, Joe. Let me be first. Send the laundress, let me second. Then the undertaker last. The undertaker's always last thing.
And you like it? I'll buy whatever you sell. Whether it be candlesticks, nutpicks, old stones, or old bones. I'm truly happy in my work. Love my business. Alright. Who's first?
She's afraid. You've got the perfect right to look at the yourself, but the den never was did. True, it's no bad more so, and my little one's never been back to peace. And don't stand there breaking. Who'll be the wiser?
No one will be the wiser. It even harm a human life. You have someone to look after him instead of gasping out his last breath all alone.
Alright, we get it. Enough pretty said. What do we have here? Pencil case, pair of sleeve buttons, spectacles. Oh, what's this? Paperweight.
Oh,
Not worth much. And even there. 10 shillings, and I won't give you 6 pence more if you pickle me
I
for
will
it.
be pickling you one day soon in my workroom.
Very funny. Who's next? Towels, war niggas with all the seats. Copy of Robinson Crusoe. That's your account, my dear. May repent of my liberal nature.
Now you'll see something, Joe. I'm quite recollected.
Splendid bed curtains.
With brass rings and all. Bullet mine.
Cool. What do you do?
Pull him right down from the corpse. He didn't object. He's a blue blanket.
Nary muffle in sight.
Of course not. Not even the bedbugs could say his room of that woman.
Young woman needed to be warm. What's this?
You don't be so shocked.
summer coming along nicely. Such new things. I've just been to the place where Timber rests. I wish y'all could have been there. It would have been good to see how green the place is. But I'll take you there often. We'll go every Sunday. My poor child. My poor little child. Anyways, I met Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Mr. Fred, on my way home. He offered to be any help when I told him our sad situation. Then he said, I'm awfully sorry for your good life. Now, how did he come to know that?
No.
That you're a good wife. And he offered to be of any service in handing these cards. I shouldn't be surprised if he had Peter a better situation.
Just think, children. And Peter will be keeping company with the young lady and setting up. Get on with you.
So as likely as not, Peter. But children, however and whenever we part from one another, I'm sure none of us shall forget poor Tim, shall we?
Never, Father, never.
Spirit, tell me, are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be? Answer, Prince of Death, for I know you now and you are he. Death is the subject of your lesson, and I must study. Here lies the wretched man whose name I now must learn. Before I draw near, Spirit, hear me. No, Spirit, I am afraid to look. No, Spirit. Spirit, please. Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. Why show me as if I had passed all hope? Good Spirit, assure me that I may yet change these shadows you have showed me. I shall honor Christmas in my heart and try to live it through all the year. The spirits of the past, present, and future will strive within me. I shall not shut out the lessons I have learned. Oh, tell me how I may sponge away that day. I shall honor Christmas in my own bed. Yes. The bed goes on my The bed's my own. And time's my own to make amends. Oh, Jacob Harley, I say it on my knees, Jacob, on my knees. I shall honor Christmas in my heart and try to live it through all the year. Oh, you'll see, Jacob, my life shall be a celebration. Oh, goodness. What must you dress? My shirt, my shoe. Mrs. Grimsby, I can't find a thing. Mrs. Grimsby. Oh, look, my bed curtains.
many years. It was a splendid lad, an illustrious lad, the father of a long line of clouds.
Here's your prize bird, Governor.
Now that's a turkey. You could have never sold them its own 2 legs, then have stopped off. You can't carry that all the way to Camden Town. You must have a cap. This is for the turkey, and that is for the cap.
Thank you, sir.
And the address. Number 7, Delancey Passage. Don't forget Camden Town.
Right, Governor.
And a Merry Christmas! And that's for you, my boy.
Thanks, son.
Merry Christmas, son.
Merry Christmas, son.
I'll visit the families' homes, the workhouses. I shall endeavor to buy food for the hungry and ease the sick. And I shall buy toys for all the children. And I'll play with them too. Such a turkey. I wish I could see Bob's face.
Scrooge said afterward that all of the joyous laughs he's ever had, theirs were the most joyful in his ears. Scrooge has not gone farther. However, when he saw the 2 familiar figures approach them,
Sir, how do you do?
Mr. Scrooge.
Scrooge is my name. Then I fear it may not be pleasant to either of you. Allow me to beg your pardon, and will you have the goodness to accept my pledge?
Lord bless me. Dear Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
Not a farthing less. A mini great back payments are included, I assure you.
My dear sir, I don't know what to say to such magnificence.
Don't say anything, but please come see me. Will you come see me?
Oh, we will. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Morley! He went to church and walked about the streets and watched the people hurrying to and fro. They patted children on the head and ministered to beggars. Scrooge never dreamed that anything could have given him so much happiness. In the afternoon, he turned the steps of his nephew's house.
That's us. Are you?
Your Uncle Scrooge? Yes.
Fred?
Nephew!
Oh, Uncle?
Nephew, I believe you've made off with my paperweight.
Yes, but I...
Keep it, nephew, as a memento. It was a gift from your mother. Only you could be so kind as to let me stay.
Of course, of course.
You see, I've come to dinner.
Yes, indeed. Come in, come in.
Young woman, you are provoking, bewitching, and altogether satisfactory.
You shall be able to trust you alone with her.
Will there be games tonight? Blind men's bluff, I hope. And yes and no.
Of course, of course.
You see, I know the answer to yes and no.
He felt at home in 5 minutes. Wonderful game, wonderful party, wonderful unanimity. But the crowd in the lights of the very ultimate Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge came when he arrived early at the office. Oh, he was early there. He couldn't wait to catch Bob Cratchit in the act.
I have my heart set on it.
The clock struck 9. No Bob. A quarter past.
No, Bob. Good afternoon, Cratchit.
I'm very sorry, sir. You had my time.
A full 18 and a half minutes past your time. Step this way, please.
It's only once a year, sir. It shall not be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday. Such an unexpected feast we
I
had.
cannot stand for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I am about to raise your salary. A Merry Christmas, Bob. A Merry Christmas that I bid you in many years. I shall raise your salary and will discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a bowl of smoking mission. Build up the fires and buy another special coal before you can dodge those eye, Bob Cratchit. Scrooge was even better than his word. He did it all, and infinitely more. He became as good a friend, as good a master, as good a man as the good old city knew. Some people laughed to see the alteration in him, but he let them